Hi and welcome to Betman Bets and Bots. This will be a series of how to win at the bookies and how to use bots and where to make bets and where to not make bets. So I've been around for I think maybe 5 or 6 years now betting and making sure bets and a lot of match betting, of course. I've been doing arbitrage betting and it's been quite few good years. It was easier before and it's not as easy now anymore. But the markets also change, and I will probably teach you how to come around some problems, because in some countries you're not allowed to use, for example, Betfair or Pinnacle. So there are ways around. I will explain this in this video. First out, I will say that you can use exchanges. In the exchange, you don't bet against a company, you bet against another better, actually, in some, maybe the same country or another country in the same exchange. So when you make a stake, it's matched by someone else on the other side. So the companies take a commission, like Betfair takes 6.5 commission, and Bettech is cheaper, and I think it's half. Smarkets is a small exchange. The difference in Smarkets is that the liquidity is low, and in Betfair it's huge, so it's easier for you to get matched in Betfair. Matchbook is a quite new one. It's Asian based, and I think they want to compete with Betfair, and I think they're going and doing a pretty good job. So I kind of like Matchbook. There is also soft books. In the soft books you have some pretty known companies, like Unibet, for example. For me, they unfortunately closed my account. I win too much and they don't like winners, so they closed my account. And I was a little bit pissed off, because I think if you're like very big company like they are, they should allow players, but obviously they don't, so they don't, well, like losers only. The clone of Unibet is 888, Mr. Green, 32 Red, Path, Napoleon Games, and this one is I never tried, but it's Grosvenor Casinos. So it's the same sort of server, or you will find at least the same odds, the same matches, almost. Sometimes, like in Unibet, you can find maybe like horse racing is not sure every time Mr. Green has that, or something like that. There is also 10bet. It has a lot of clones, and the clones are Bet Hard, Common, Jennings Bet, Bet Rally, 138 Sportbook, Jodibet, Sverigekronan, Mobile Bet, and Casinostugan. So if you find a arbitrage, for example, in 10bet, you can understand that you can make a lot of betting on that actually match and make a lot of money. So this is very good to know. In Betsson, it's a very big company. The same clones on Betsson are BetSafe, Bets10, NordicBet, and Kron Casino. I think that Bets10 are based in Turkey, and Kron Casino I think it's like Holland or something. Bwin is pretty big one. If you're doing arbitrage, you can look at Bwin. They have a lot of arbs. If you ban at Bwin, you can use game bookers. It's the same odds, same matches. There is also Party Poker, Dynamo Bet, and Giaco Digitale, which sounds Italian, so I guess it is. I never tried out. You also have Expect. It's the same as BetClick. You have 188 Bet. It's Asian-based bookie. It's the same as Robet. I did some arbing on that one, so I did win a bit of money, and they actually banned my account. We have Boyle Sports. It's a pretty good one. The odds are quite high. If you're doing arbing, you can use Boyle Sports. It's the same as Bet McLean and betpack.com and Stan James. I would avoid Stan James. They banned my account pretty quickly, and I got my money back, but I didn't get a good experience by them. We have Ladbrokes. It's a quite huge one. I think in the UK it's pretty big. Um, you can find some ARBs there also. It's the same as Betstar and bookmaker.com.au, and these two, Betstar and bookmaker.com.au, are in Australia. So if you're not allowed to use Ladbrokes, you can use these two. If you live in Spain, for example, and you can't use Ladbrokes, then Sportium is the same one. It's the clone. We have SportingBet, Uwin, and VistaBet.gr. I don't use this, but it's the same clone. You have BetCris, BetDSI, JustBet, Galaxy Sports Bookmaker. These are American bookies. I didn't use them yet, but maybe in the future I will. We also have 5 Dimes. This is the one I use. I think they're pretty well known, and they are not too known for closing accounts, so I try to stay with them. The disadvantage is that I had to deposit with Bitcoin, which could be a little bit of a mess to fix with, but when it's done, it's done, and yeah, it works. 12bet is a Asian bookie, and the clones of 12bet is 1bet, DataBet, M88, and Fun88. There is also Guts. It's the same clone as Noxwin, Super Lenny, JetBull, Betadonis, Norske Spill, Artemisbet, and Veka Husone, which is a Finnish one, and Norske Spill is from Norway. I used to use JetBull, which was very good, but they closed the markets in my country, so I'm not allowed to use it anymore. So I think maybe Super Lenny is the same thing. Leon Bets is the same as Oddswing. I think they are pretty well known. MyBet is the same as JacksBet, and Bet Online is also American one. It's the same as sports betting. So you see, if you find an ARBs in one place, you can use the clones to make even larger bets if you're not allowed to use huge bets. Betfred, I think it's UK based, and I'm not allowed to use it. So, but it's the same as Total Sports. And there is TitanBet. It's the same clone as Vernon's and Winner. I only use TitanBet, and I was allowed to use it for like 2 weeks or something, and they pretty quickly closed my account. Good to know is I actually got all my money back from all bookies but one, and that is, let's see if we can find it. Maybe I have it here. It's called the Greek. No. Well, anyway, they didn't send my money. They would send it if I would pay like $20 or something to the for the cost of the transaction they claim, but as I had like $25, I just let it be. But I think it's not a good business for them. And there is also this is very good to know. These are the sharp books, and sharp books are your friends. It's Pinnacle, it's SBOBet, it's Sportsmarket, VOdds, FreeET, Molybet, and BetIBC. With these bookies, you can bet large amounts. They won't ban you. They actually want you to bet. And Pinnacle is the best one. For me, they will close in my country, so for me it's quite sad because I really like Pinnacle. But there are ways around it. I have to use Sportsmarket or VOdds to use the Pinnacle odds, and I can use it, but it's not as easy as it used to be. So these are your friends, and it moves by the price moves by the market, so it's not a person setting the prices. Okay, have a good time.